Welcome back to another episode of Tell Me I'm Not Crazy. Today's episode is why keeping friendships feels so hard. Because honestly, welcome back to another episode of Tell Me I'm Not Crazy. Today's episode is why keeping friendships feels so hard. Because honestly, why does maintaining friendships feels harder than passing math AA?
Right? One way you're talking every day, the next, let's just catch up soon, come on. And that just lasts half a year. Let's just catch up soon, come on. And that just lasts half a year.
Yeah, so now we're going to talk about how we actually keep our friendships without burning out.
So guys, I have a question. So why do you think friendships actually sometimes don't last?
I think the main reason could be like distance. Because like when I was like in boarding school, it was in India. So after I graduated my 10th and I moved here, all my friends we grew out of touch because they live in India and I can't keep and this time difference mostly because of that.
Yeah.
And also because if you see P6, I'm not in touch with any of my P6 friends. I don't know them.
That is true.
Yeah.
I do think, that is true. Distance plays like a big part because you don't see that person as often anymore, so you don't feel the need to maintain that friendship anymore. Another thing that I would say is effort. Because sometimes when it's let's say if I'm texting Darshil, and then I'm always the one who's starting the conversation or starting the text message, then it feels very one-sided, so it doesn't feel like Darshil likes me as a friend.
Yeah, it should be a mutual amount of effort that is being inside a relationship.
Yeah.
Between the friends. And another reason is emotional change, because as people get older and people experience more stuff, they experience the emotions differently. So people who you would be friends with last time, you wouldn't be friends with them now, just because you just experience new things and you've seen the world more. So people grow, people develop, people become new people of themselves.
And one more thing is because whenever people grow, they have new interests.
Yeah.
So if me and Darshil, let's say we started becoming friends because we both liked football, and then now suddenly because I got older, I don't like football anymore and I like basketball, then that could become a conflict of interest. Where I used to like the same things as him, but now because my interests changed, now we don't have as much of a strengthened relationship.
Can I say something? Honestly, that's the dynamic between us right now. He is a basketball player, I'm a football player.
Yeah.
If I play basketball, I am horrible.
If I play football, I'm horrible.
You are beyond horrible.
Okay, yeah.
And for me, right, I would also say because the person changed or because of circumstances. My best friend, she kind of became really toxic and I couldn't handle it, so I just left her. And then after that we became best friends again. Sometimes it can also be because of that.
Yeah, so what we're trying to say is there could be a positive change or a negative change also. Like you said, the first time you met one of your friends, he pushed you off the yeah, which started off negative in a way.
Yeah.
But then after that, you guys actually talked and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so do you guys think that expecting from your friends is a bad thing or a good thing?
I don't think you should expect from your friends because you're with the person, you're friends with them for just because they're them, not because they're gonna give you something. I feel most of our friendships right now revolves around example Darshil got notes. No, I have notes, and he literally asked me oh, do you want notes? Do you have notes so I can
Huh? So guys, do you remember when friendships used to be easy?
Yeah. If someone just had the same snack as you, boom, best friends forever.
Yeah, it used to be like that from year 1 to year 8 of school.
Yeah, actually.
Do you guys have any personal stories happen like that?
I mean, yeah, for me, right, I met my really good friend, best friend for 10 years, I just met him on the playground, okay? So at first he actually pushed me over. So he pushed me. I was on the swing. He pushed me over. Then later he apologized. I'm like, oh, okay. You want to be friends? Then he's like, yeah, sure. Then I've known him for the rest of my life.
You still talk to him or
yes,
no?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm still in good contact with him.
That's good. What about you, Anshika?
Me, right? I think I've been so basically I've changed a lot of schools. I've been through this is my 8th school.
Mm-hmm.
I've changed through a lot, so I don't really have that many friends per se. And, it doesn't like last really quickly.
Yeah.
Mostly because we're like in different countries, like we are in different schools. Like primary school, I don't think some of y'all don't even remember. Like
I remember primary school very vividly though. Not okay, I wouldn't say vividly. It reminds me of like certain elements of it here and there. But like primary school was definitely the part where friendships were more easy.
Yeah.
Because it didn't make it very complicated. It was just like, oh, if me and you like the same thing, we can be friends.
basically, and because like our maturity was like really low.
Exactly. I think it's easier for little kids because little kids have attention, like very bad attention span.
Yeah.
So like they don't give as much importance. Like most of the friends I made in primary school, which is basically from grade 1 to grade 6, I only saw them during school hours. After school, I would only see the friends that live nearby me. But even then, I would talk to them like I haven't. There was like no time difference, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then also like what you said, like kids have very low maturity, so you can laugh about, you can laugh about fart jokes and all, and then people will laugh. But nowadays, obviously, no one will laugh at that because
Teenagers.
yeah.
Yeah. And it's more like harder to like connect on a deeper level with someone. Like in our age, we're gonna have to be talking for like at least 3 months to 2 months to actually like start being friends.
Be completely close.
Yeah.
Or like enough to tell you something.
The thing is, how would you define friendship in a way?
I would define friendship as a person who would help you and would be there for you if you need anything. And but obviously it's still platonic, but there will just be a person who you can lean on, who you should help, and it's like a mutual agreement of.
Yeah.
The thing is, I would say something similar, but I think it has changed from when I was younger to now. Because back then I was just like, oh, if I talk to this person regularly, they're considered my friend. It doesn't matter what I talk to them about, it's just that if I talk to them on a daily basis and they're not part of my family, I would say, oh yes, you're my friend. But nowadays it's more so like, this person is my friend because they look out for me. Like they have my back if anything bad goes on. What about you?
For me, right? Actually, if you kind of see, like I remember you telling me, like you really have no specific friend group.
Yeah.
Like, everyone is our friend.
Yeah.
Like we wouldn't like segregate ourselves. Back then we used to be like, oh, this is like my friend group, and like we would like gatekeep and stuff.
Yeah.
But like,
But
now it's like,
now everyone is we're all friends. Yeah.
I think that is like a good way to like lose friendships though, because like you would rather have someone like 80%, like 80% of the person rather than 20% of like 5 people. You know what I mean?
actually. So what do you think? Like, how do you manage your relationships or like friendships? How would you sustain them? Like,
I think it's like constantly checking in on someone. So like, even if you don't talk to that person as often anymore, like try to check in with the person like once every week or once every 2 weeks or something like that. So you don't lose that friendship with that person and you still try to stay consistent about what's happening in their life and what's happening in your life. What do you guys think?
I would say like be honest. I would say be honest because being an honest like friendship with a friend is good because if you lie to them, if you talk behind their back, obviously they're not gonna like that. So you should be honest with them and you should tell them the hard truths even if they don't like it sometimes. Because in the end you want them to be a better person or you want them to be a better person, a better version of themselves. So yeah, you should.
So like don't ghost people and stuff.
yeah. Or like, and so you guys can also like make plans with people, but it's kind of hard for like people with like strict parents like mine.
No, but what do you mean by plans? Like actual plans or just like, oh, let's go hang out somewhere?
Yeah, like hang out.
Yeah, because me and Dakshin like to like.
I feel like that's a bad thing.
Like to lepak at like Pangol, like the waterway point, but like.
But I feel like that is kind of bad because like whenever you just say, oh, let's go hang out sometime, and not actually like pick an actual date you want to go, it's like less planned.
But like, isn't it better like on the whim? You just be like, do you want to go somewhere?
But the person might not always be free.
Yeah.
And plus, like you were saying, if you have strict parents, confirm that's not
I
gonna
have
happen.
to schedule up to us 2 days before if I can.
Yeah.
So I think it actually depends. So like you should have like plans that are like scheduled, and it should just be something unprompted. You can just you can have unprompted plans. Like, let's just go lepak. Let's just go eat together. That's what me and Dakshin now all.
Yeah, we used to. Yeah, we do that. I mean, now we don't do that because we have essays. But like before, we used to do that. Yeah.
And like, I would say if a person actually like wronged you in some way, maybe like forgive them.
Yeah,
If it's
I
not too
definitely
big,
think
if it's not too big.
forgiving easily should be a quality that everyone should
It's
have.
not that deep. Sometimes
Yeah.
okay, if they forget your birthday and like they forgot to do something that you asked them to do, it's not that deep. You don't have to like
Yeah.
pick fights over everything.
Recently, I had like a experience that I kind of realized this. Basically, I went back to my primary school for some anniversary thing for my school, and I saw one of my bullies that I had in my school. And when I met up with him, he was actually pretty chill. Like he was talking to me like normally, and then I was like, why did I ever hate this guy in the first place? And then it made me realize, I was like, sometimes these things are not really that deep. And it's only been like four or 5 years since I've seen that person. So yeah, I definitely think that time changes people also.
A lot may have changed. Actually.
Yeah.
Like if you compare us to like carry on with your life.
No, man.
Oh no. So we were doing that.
Okay. Look at the camera, bhai sahab.
Can you please fix your hair?
Yes! I'm not sure it. Oh, you broke the whole thing.
Yeah? No shit, I wouldn't. Because I sat on it. Why would you break it?
Bloopers is going on bloopers.
Huh?
Going on bloopers.
Okay. Sorry guys, we weren't able to actually film a proper outro because if you saw in the video, Miss Arpita had a class and then we weren't able to film anymore. But we hope that this video will cheer you up.
There's something special's going down. That's what I think she for. I think she for. Starting slow, got